What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and word is Captain Marvel can't do no. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, she can. She definitely needs some help, but she can. And my Captain Marvel is not optimally built. She has a good build, but she isn't optimally built. I do have 83% energy attack on my cards, but I don't have any pairs. These cards are not crafted. So we could easily make her a whole lot stronger. As far as my build, she has 41,600 energy attack. She has max attack speed. She does have max critical rate, and you really want max critical rate when you're running with this character. And I'll explain why in a second. She has 174 critical damage. And this is what I mean by she's not optimally built. If this was at 200%, we would do a lot more damage. So keep that in mind when you're watching this run. She also has max ignore defense and max kill cooldown, and she has 68% dodge. I am running a CTP of Rage. It's really the only way to go for PvE content with Captain Marvel. And if this was at 75%, we would do even more damage because the Rage proc is based on how much dodge and crit rate you have. There's an accumulation based on those stats. And as far as her Urus, and this is really where I could bump her up, she has no Odin's Blessings, and all of her Urus are 5-star. So if I had these energy attack Urus at 6-star, if I had some Odin's Blessings with some energy attack critical damage, I could easily switch them out for these regular critical damage and probably max out her critical damage and get a whole lot more energy attack. And Carol is an interesting character. I actually didn't know how well she would do against Knull. My first try against her was actually against the live stream, that I did last night. And man, the first try, she got it. She got it. I mean, yeah, I had to use 2 supports, but she got it. I was flipping out. Now I was going to show you all that video, but the quality wasn't the greatest, so I went ahead and redid the run, so that way you'd have, the best quality video available for you. But her tier 3 does have ignore target dodge rate by 100%, but it's only for 3 seconds. I really wish that this ignore dodge was a lot higher. Since it only lasts for 3 seconds, you really want to have some ignore dodge strikers. But she doesn't get any kind of damage proc. She doesn't get any kind of accumulation. Nothing like that. Her passive, increase all buff effect by 20%, duration by 30%. This is a really insane passive, just like Rogue, where you can actually bump up your proc, something fierce. If you have a 200% damage proc, it's going to bump it up to 20%. And then it also increases duration. So, for example, normal procs last for 5 seconds. With Carol, they last about 7 seconds, which is awesome. So when the Rage procs, it's going to proc for 7 seconds on top of getting bumped up, which is insane. Then she has the 1 skill, the 2 skill, the 3rd skill, no big deal. The 4, which is partial iframe. The 4th skill is a nice iframe, and it does have ignore iframe as well. And 5 gives her the increased all attack only by 15%. And then she does also have the other 15% of all attack. And then she's got the crit rate buff by 15%. And this only lasts for 10 seconds on a 17.5 second cooldown. This is why you want max critical rate on her at all times, because with a 17.5 second cooldown on this skill, your crit rate isn't always going to be maxed out. And you really want it to be to do the most damage possible. And really, you want the critical damage to be maxed out also. She gets native super armor, which is always awesome. And then she has a 30% increase of energy attack. Now, the rotation is pretty simple with Carol. It's pretty much exactly like what we would do in ABX. And it's just use your 5th skill, then get the 2, and then the 4. Let the 4 play out till she does that last punch. And then the 1, then the 2, then go into the 3. When the 2's off cooldown, go back into the 2, go back into the 4, and then 1, 2, and then 3. When there's 3 seconds left on the 5th skill, hit your tier 3. When the meteor comes down, hit your 5, hit your 2, and then go back into your original rotation. The all defense down from the tier 3 won't apply to Knull. And the thing about Carol is she just really does have a lot of strong damage. She hits very, very hard. Her 4th skill and her 3rd skill hit super hard. Even her 5th skill here does quite a bit of damage to Knull. It's actually surprising. And she also has a fully awakened Power Bang Rock set. And then, of course, the CTP of Rage. And this 60% actually goes up to 72% whenever it procs, which is insane. That's another reason why she does so much damage. And it lasts for that 7 seconds. And then she has a mythic uniform. And we have Magneto here for the first one. So we got the max dodge. We have the max energy attack from Thor here. We got some extra HP to help her survivability. And my ignore defense is maxed out from my previous stats, so I don't need this here. And then she's getting some extra dodge from this uniform. And you really should have this uniform at Mythic, or I think really just Heroic. I can't really remember, to get the CTP selector from the Ant-Man and Wasp Legendary Battle. And then we got max critical damage from Coulson. This is really why I leveled up this uniform, so I could have the max critical damage for Captain Marvel. So let's jump into the action and let's rock and roll. So we're going to be doing stage 2, and this might surprise some of you. I mean, I'm pretty much just going to bulldoze with her. Run up here, start with the 5, going to 2, 4. We're going to let that 4 play out. We got interrupted by the Pierce attack there. And then we go back into our original rotation. Now look at the damage she's doing. Now I realize we are using 2 supports, and I don't think that Carol's an ideal character that you really want to use here. She just isn't. You know, if I have to use, double supports for just stage 2 on an account that has 80+% energy attack, that's not really a good sign for a character, but she can do it. Just like a lot of characters like Captain America, Iron Man, they can do it, when properly played, or if you have enough, a good enough build, or you have enough stats. And really, if you have Pierce, I mean, if you have Pierce, Captain Marvel's going to melt through this like a lot of characters would. She would, because if she can already do this right now, you have a little Pierce, you wouldn't need those supports, and that's just the truth of it. Right? And that's another reason why I think that people really should be trying to craft their cards. It really would help all of our accounts, to be perfectly honest, to do better. And we could actually make a lot of characters that don't normally get much shine anymore to get shine. You can actually be like, oh wow, man, my Wolverine can actually do a clear against Knull. This is awesome, right? And the fact that Captain Marvel can do this without any of that Pierce is a testament to how strong she is. Not the best character for this, but she can do it. And something to also note about her is, you really want to have Venom as heals. You need a healing striker. If you don't have heals, you're in some serious trouble. She will die. She doesn't have the best HP pool, and she can croak pretty easy. She has no immunity, no invincibility. She pretty much is relying on just being an iframe most of the time, to be perfectly honest. So she avoids taking damage. And having the rage on her and having all that extra dodge does help, because she is dodging a lot of Knull's attack, and that does help with survivability as well. I am running 3 ignore dodge strikers, and with the 30% ignore dodge from Valkyrie, that is giving us 60% ignore dodge. Oh yeah, I mean, she's melting it. And this is really easy, guys. Like I said, I did a run in a live stream I did last night, where the first try with her, I was able to do it. And I pretty much just bulldozed Knull, just like I'm doing right now. There's no real strategy to what I'm doing. I'm just coming after him. And whenever he goes into a phase where he brings in the purple, I switch my character, or I get the hell out of dodge. And it's kind of hard to see what's going on. You really got to watch. Oh boy. And something else that's nice about the iframe is whenever Knull is doing his debuff movements, when you're an iframe, he can't get a hold of you, which is awesome. He's not debuffing you, and that's sweet. So you keep doing your skill, and you're going to keep doing damage to him. Oh, Valkyrie took a bit of a shot there. Watch out. And there you can even do a little bit of an attack as well, but those things do have ignore iframe. Then purple attacks do have ignore iframe, so it's not really a good idea to try to attack Knull with her, because again, she can take a lot of damage. She is a fragile character for sure, which is funny since she's like flying through spaceships and all kinds of crazy crap in the movies. Just insane. But okay. We're just going to wait here a little bit. Now, watch out. I was actually really excited when I did my first clear with her. I thought it was insane. I was pretty surprised. I did not think she could do it. I did not think. And then when I saw a comment saying that she couldn't do it, I thought, you know what? We got to test that theory. We got to try and see if this girl can get it done. Because I know there's a lot of Captain Marvel fans out there, and they want to know, can she do it? And actually really fun playing with her. This is the beautiful thing I like about, training mode. With training mode, you can just keep practicing with all your other characters, and that's awesome, man. I love it. It's really one of the best quality of life changes the game ever made. Now here you got to be careful because she doesn't have any invincibility. So attacking right now is a bad idea. And yeah, you can go in your force skill, you go into an iframe, but he's just going to knock you back. He's just going to knock you back, and he's going to do a crap ton of damage to you. It is not good, my friends. So we got to wait for Thor, and this is a big caveat for her. There we go. And, you know, with her tier 3 combined with her 2 and her 4, she does do pretty good damage. You know, decent damage, definitely respectful. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. But not the best character by any means, but definitely one that can get it done. And, you know, we did have only 13 seconds left. So, again, I'm not telling you she's a good character for Knull because she isn't. But if you had a Captain Marvel that had Odin's Blessings, you had her built up, you had her critical damage maxed out, she could put in some work. You might be able to even get away with just having one support against Knull without Pierce on your cards. However, you would need a lot of energy attack. Also, I stream Marvel Future Fight on Twitch every day at 10 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And let me know how you're all feeling about Captain Marvel getting it done. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.